Hi, this is an art tutorial to help you resize your images so that they are ideally suited to your website, and give you some pro tips on how to ensure that your website pages are as light as possible. So obviously the trend nowadays is to have lots and lots of photos on your website pages. So if you think that, imagine you had 10 pictures on your homepage and they were each over 200 kilobytes. 10 would it be 2.5 at least megabytes in size. So you really need to try and crunch them down. And let me give you an example of different places on a website that will be where you can sort of where you can choose to be a bit more clever with your images. So let me just find a website that's suitable. So here's a website that we're just currently working on. I'm just opening it up. um, just to showcase a few of the areas where you need to be thoughtful of your size. So anything for the hero images where they're full width needs to be obviously high res. So 1920, 1920 pixels wide, but trying to keep the quality quite low so that it gives you the best of both worlds. It's not fuzzy, but they're only about 200 kilobytes in size. When we scroll down the page, where there's an area where it's only using up half the width of the column, well, of the row, so half the size of the full width, you can then resize that down to more like 1,000 or 1,200 pixels wide. So you can see that all these columns where they're just taking up half the width can be small. And then you've also got other areas where, again, you might need a full width. So again, that would ideally be high res 1920, but if it's got a bit of a cast over it like this has, you might be able to get away with more like 1600. Photo blogs, like in this instance, when we click to view them full size, you can see that actually they're not very big, so you could make those 800-900 pixels wide. So you can see then that when you look at the home page, you've got 4 pictures there, one here. You've got numerous here, but they're only showing one at a time. And then you've got 4 here, and then in this slideshow, there's probably about 5. So there's tons and tons of imagery on this website, and trying to keep that down to ideally less than 2 megabytes is what we're going for. So here's how you do it. Okay, so using this free software called pixlr.com, choose Pixel Art Editor. Open an image that you want to work on. So this is great if you've got tons and tons of what's the word? You've got loads and loads. You haven't got too many images. You've got maybe 5. You can work on them individually. So I'm just going to try and find a massive image now, just to give you an idea. Let's see. I'm just going to try and find a massive picture. Well, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose this one will do. Let's open up this one. So again, as soon as you open it up, it asks you, would you like to make this full HD 1920 wide? So you can say yes, that's great if that's going to be used for a hero image. So this is a lovely image here. If you want to make it smaller, all you need to do is click on image, then image size, and reduce it down to say 1200. If you've clicked aspect constraint, it'll automatically do correct that to make sure it's doing the right ratio there. Um, so there's that. And then if you want to make it even smaller, obviously make it even smaller, and then click File and Export, or click Save, and it will just save it as your size. So if we look at the saving that, you can see that actually what's even nicer, they give you then the option of quality. So you can see that at this current chosen size, the output is, let me see, I know they do, here we are, 205 kilobytes over here in the left. Absolutely fine. So yes, you would click save on that. If you thought actually I want it a little bit less, medium, and you can use this as well to sort of make it exactly as you want. You can see that then makes it down to 125. So that sort of size image would be ideal for if it's a column picture where it's only using half the width of the screen. So that's that. If you've got loads and loads of images, like tons, like maybe 30 that you want to quickly resize, bulkresizephotos.com is ideal. So what you can do is choose the images. So let's just imagine you want to choose like this many pictures. You can actually choose to say either file size, and you can say I want each one to be 250 or so, or you can choose that the longest side is, and you can make it whatever you want, so like 1920 if you want them all for the header, or you can say that the width can be 1920, or if they're all going to be for your photo blog, just make them all sort of 900. So perfect. And then when you click start, it will quickly do all of those like that, and then just send you a zip, which you just click save, and then you just need to open the zip file and open up your pictures. So it shows that before the size was 5.1 megabytes, after resizing 3.4, which is pretty good going. And that's really it. So you just need to decide where your photos are going and what is an appropriate size. And that is the best advice we can give you. That way, when you upload them, they're already a good size. In many cases, we have used for our own customers like a photo optimizing plugin that will automatically crunch them. However, if you've got slow broadband and you've got like 10 photos and they're all around 10 megabytes each, and it will take ages to upload them and crunch them that way. It's better to do it one by one using pixlr and make them exactly how you want them. Another thing I will very quickly show you, which is really, really handy with pixlr, when you go to photo editor, let's open a new image again. um, Let's see, we've got that image. Imagine you've got this picture, but you want it to appear in a panoramic crop. So, like when you have a header photo on an internal page and you only want a sliver, you can crop that. I can't remember how to do this now. I think it's, I think you use the crop tool here. So one of these is going to be a crop tool. Here we are. If you click on that, you can also click the ratio like here and choose from the preset, sort of like 1910 is a good one. So then you drag it so you can see what the output will be like that. And then you click apply, and then you've cropped it, which is ideal for, as I said, if you've got a hero image slider area where you want to know that you're getting the right aspect in there. So if we go and if we open that up again and choose a different crop, and we can use more of a 16:9, for example, that one will then be perfect for where you've got a hero image on the homepage that you want um, to choose the right aspect there. And that's it. Then you just click save, and that'll save that. And again, when you click save like this, you can see the output is just the right size, so it's perfect. Hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. Bye for now.